Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha. Jaya Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga. Jaya Srinivas Govinda Jaya Srinivas Govinda, Srinivas Govinda Jaya Srinivas Govinda Jaya Srinivas. Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Prahlad Narsimha, Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Jaya. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada.
Acharya Shastra Shatashri Srimad Divine Grace Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 1, text number 38. Kachit yashodharatayutapanam Kachit yashodharatayutapanam Gāṇḍīva gandvo paratarir aste Gāṇḍīva gandvo paratarir aste Alakshito yacharakuta gudo Alakshito yacharakuta gudo Maya kirato girishastutosha Maya kirato girishastutosha Kachit yashodaratayutapanam Gāṇḍīva danvo paratarir aste Gāṇḍīva danvo paratarir aste Alakshito yachara kuta gandho Alakshito yachara kuta gudho Maya kirato girishastutosha Maya kirato girishastutosha Kachit yashodharatayutapanam Gāṇḍīva danvo paratarirāste Alakshito yacharakuta gudho Maya kirato girishas tutosha Yashodhāgatayutapāna Kachit, whether Yashaha Dha, famous Ratha Yuta Panam, amongst the great chariot warriors, Gáṇḍīva, Gāṇḍīva, Dhanva, bow, Uparata, Arihi, one who has vanquished the enemies, Aste, doing well, Alakshitaha, without being identified, Yat, whose, Sharakuta Gudaha, being covered by arrows, Maya Kirataha, false hunter, Girishaha, Lord Śiva, Tutosha, was satisfied. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Please tell me whether Arjuna, whose bow bears the name Gáṇḍīva and who is always famous amongst the chariot warriors for vanquishing his enemies, is doing well. He once satisfied Lord Śiva by covering him with arrows when Śiva came as an unidentified false hunter. Kindly repeat. Please tell me whether Arjuna, whose bow bears the name Gáṇḍīva and who is always famous amongst the chariot warriors for vanquishing his enemies, is doing well. He once satisfied Lord Śiva by covering him with arrows when Śiva came as an unidentified false hunter. Arpat. Lord Śiva tested Arjuna's strength by picking a quarrel with him over a hunted boar. He confronted Arjuna in the false dress of a hunter, and Arjuna covered him with arrows until Lord Śiva was satisfied with Arjuna's fighting. He offered Arjuna the Pashupati weapon and blessed him. Here Vidura inquired about the great warrior's well-being. Thus ends the Bhakti Vedanta Parva. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yeah. So Vidura is inquiring from Uddhava about various personalities. While Vidura is on the pilgrimage, he missed the happenings, what has happened in Kurukshetra, what happened to Pandavas and so he is inquiring from Uddhava. And previously he has inquired about Lord Krishna, Balaram, Lord Krishna's family members, about Vasudeva, and now he is inquiring about, first he inquired about Yudhishthira, last time, previous verse he has inquired about Bhima, and now about Arjuna, in the sequence of elderly manner. So, Arjuna here, the glory of Arjuna mentioned here, the one who bears the name, one who possesses the bow Gāṇḍīva. Gāṇḍīva dhanva uparatarir aste. With the bow Gāṇḍīva, he could vanquish the enemies. So that bow Arjuna was carrying. And Arjuna even defeated Lord Śiva. Lord Śiva wanted to test him, and Arjuna, with his skills, archery skills, he pleased Lord Śiva with his wonderful skill. So in Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada mentions that one who is a devotee, all the demigods want to favor him. Many times there is a confusion among common men that if you start worshipping Krishna, the demigods will become upset. Till now I was worshipping Shiva, Durga, Shani, Shishi, Radha Madan Mohan ki. So this fear is there amongst common men. Probably we would also had in the beginning days of Krishna consciousness, we would also had that fear. Oh, if I only worship, Krishna is saying, Mam ekam sharanam vraja. Whenever I am going, associating with devotees, they are saying Krishna, only Krishna. Immediately, actually, that is a big setback in the beginning days. People who are coming. Normally outside is, the conception is, there are many gods, many powerful gods, and for every specific purpose you should go for that particular god. Ganesha for Vigna Vinasha, Hanuman for power, something like that. They have got some concepts like this. Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, Tamaistaister Ritagnana, fulfilled with so many desires, filled with so many desires, people want to fulfill them, passionate to fulfill them. They go, and out of ignorance also they go, and they consider them all as God. They consider them all one God in different forms. And when we come to pure devotees association, Srila Prabhupada's association, bona fide Acharya's association, the truth is revealed to us that what is the position of Supreme Lord, what is the position of the demigods, what is the position of the living entities. Till then it is all very hazy. Sometimes when we go to some donor's house or some outside people's house, they will show, see our altar. Then there will be some display of 33 crore demigods will be there. Actually they are ignorant, they are innocent, they are ignorant, they don't know who is what. But when they come in the association of pure devotees who reveal to them the real identity, the real position of all of these different great personalities, and as opposed to the position of the Supreme Lord. In this world we will be big people, but Krishna is supreme. Mattaha parataram na anyad, Krishna is saying. Beyond me, above me, parataram, is no one. Actually, previously, Krishna has explained, Bhumi aponalo vayu kham mano buddhi. All these elements is my separated energy. Then Krishna explains, apareyam itastanyam. There is apara shakti is there. This is apara shakti, but then there is a para shakti. That is a energy that is higher than this. Beyond these material elements, there is one more shakti. Para, apareyam itastanyam. These are all apara. Bhumi, apo, nalo, vayu. This entire material world Krishna explains is only 8 elements. We are talking so much. Big books we are writing. There is a book, 8 volumes, 6 volumes are written just only on ice. And not on all ice, only on human ice. Suppose he writes on 84 lakh species, how many books will be there? Like that, every aspect, we can write a thesis, multiple books. Britannica Encyclopedia, voluminous books. But all of this can be summarized, telling Bhumi apanalo vayu kham mano buddhi revacha. Everything is 8 elements. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence and ego. Over. Finally it is that only, if you break it up. But all of this is apara. They are all material energy, which is inferior energy. Then above that material energy is para, that is jiva. Jiva bhuta mahabaho yedam dharyate. Why he is para? Dharyate jagat. These people are able to move the apara shakti. Because I can move this book, I can manipulate this book. I am a higher energy than the. So the jiva, he has got the potency to move these elements in the material world. But then Krishna says, I am the cause of both of them. And then Krishna says, you should not think that there are only two, para and apara. No, beyond this, mattaha parataram na anyat. Beyond me, I am beyond even that Jiva Shakti. One is Jada Shakti, one is Jiva Shakti, and then there is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is beyond all of this. Even the demigods, they also come within this Jiva Shakti. But the Supreme Lord, mattaha parataram na anyat. There is nothing beyond Krishna. One may think, okay, about Jada Shakti there is a Jiva Shakti, about Jiva Shakti something else, about that something else like that. So Krishna clarifies, that is a final. So, that is the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that we come to know when we come in association with devotees. Otherwise, everyone knows Krishna. Majority of them know Krishna as, they know as God, but they know as a lover God, they know as God who is a very dear, very lovely boy, that's all. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Difficult to, without a pure devotees association, difficult for anyone to come to that point. So when that information comes, immediately there is a kind of a shock. Oh, really? How they can say 33 crore demigods, so many powerful, and Krishna only have to worship. He is the supreme among all of them. But that is the fact. That's what Acharyas are revealing to us. So then immediately there is a conflict. Oh, how can I give up worship of other demigods? What will they think? Suppose Durga Devi, she takes Trishul on me because I am not worshipping her. Actually, the fact is ulta. Because you are not worshipping Narayana, she is taking Trishul on you. And we are thinking, no, Trishul is not there on me, Trishula is on someone else. What is that Trishula? Threefold miseries: Adhyatmika klesha, Adi Bhautika klesha, Adi Devika klesha. Already we are facing that Trishula. Because we are not worshipping Narayana. The moment we worship Narayana, actually Durga Devi is more happy. Of course, she will test. Her happiness is, she will test whether really he is a devotee or not. She don't want us to disturb Krishna unnecessarily with all material desires. Moment you have material desire, no, I will satisfy. Why you want to go to Krishna? I will give, come here. Moment you don't have desire, material desire, okay, better you go to Krishna. So she tests. She is an agent of Krishna, who tests. It's like an examiner. Before passing, he will examine, thoroughly he will examine. Before you become a doctor, I want to test everything. Put one injection and show me. Instill a medicine and let me see how you do. Otherwise, you will create a danger to the society. Something you just certify him is a doctor, and he goes and gives wrong medicine. What will happen to the society? So the invigilator is very careful, very responsible position. So like that, Maya Shakti, she also tests. Before you go to Krishna, you first prove that you are qualified. Otherwise, don't disturb. So, like that material Krishna, so Maya tests. But common men, they do not understand, and they think that if I worship Krishna, demigods will be displeased. So there is no competition for Krishna. That's what we hear from Srila Prabhupada. If we worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, all the demigods, why only demigod? Whole world will be happy. Whole world will be pleased with them. So that faith is developed gradually for a devotee when he is continuing to associate with the pure devotee. Gradually the faith develops wherein he is able to give up worship of other demigods and he fixed himself to worship of Supreme Personality of Godhead. For a devotee then there is no fear. Right now we are not fearful. If I worship Krishna, what Ganesha will think? What should we? In fact, we are confident. In front of Ganesha we go and say Jai Narasimha. He is very happy. In front of Lord Śiva we chant Vishnu mantra. He is more happy. Because we know the truth. Devotees know the truth. So, the fear is there in ignorant people like that. But actually the fact is, demigods are more pleased with the devotees. And that's why Prabhupada gives this, narrates this story also. That how Lord Śiva became pleased with Arjuna. Agnidev became pleased with Arjuna. He gave him his chariot. Lord Hanuman became pleased with Arjuna. He stayed on him, on his chariot in the form of a flag post. So like this, the whole universal strength is with a devotee who is surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is a pastime in Bhagavatam. Maharaj Bharath, he becomes a deer in his next life because at the time of his death, he is thinking about his deer. He got attached to the deer because he became weak in his practices of sadhana. He was in the position of bhava. Bhava is in the last but one stage. That means if he crosses the bhava stage, he is in prema. That is the position. He crossed Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Ruchi, Prema. So he reached the one step before the last position of Prema. But somehow he faltered, he got deviated and he got attached to a deer. Imagine what is the position of people in this current Kali Yuga who are attached to their dogs and nowadays, now recently they introduced one more crazy called as puppy yoga or dog yoga. So they do yoga, they keep small puppy with them and then they caress the puppy and like that, crazy. And if you don't have a puppy, that yoga studio will give one puppy also. And that puppy will be going around you, will be making, and they'll be like that. A crazy thing. So just imagine what will be their life next. So, this Maharaj Bharath, Bhava, Prabhupada says, because he neglected his regulative practices, sadhana, he got attached to the deer. So how important it is, our daily practice, sadhana, bhakti, daily routine devotional activities. Then he got attached. At the time of death he is thinking about deer, and next life he becomes a deer. But by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, because he had attained Bhava platform, he could remember his past life. So he remained nearby a ashram where devotees used to chant glories of the Lord. And by continuously hearing them like that, He gradually progressed from there. Next life he became Jada Bharath. Jada means he is like a stone. Purposefully he is not behaving like a stone. It will not listen to you. He behaved purpose, not that he don't know anything in the world. He is a very expert in dealing with material world. But if people see him very expert in dealing with material world, they'll call and get him all the material work done. Suppose father sees the son is very talented, he'll say open a business, you do this, that, and he'll put him into. So suppose father sees son is waste fellow, he cannot do anything. Arey, better you don't do anything. So purposefully he is behaving like that, like a foolish, so that people will not disturb, and internally he is meditating on the Supreme Lord always. So one day some robbers, some Adivasis, they catch him because he is like a Jada. He is not revolting also. They catch him and want to give bali to Kali Mata. So they have put in front of Kali Mata, they have put his body, and then the butcher comes and ready with his sharp sword to chop off the body of Jada Bharath. And while he is ready like that, he is hearing some sound from backside. He is shocked because who is there backside? Kali Mata is there. So when he turns around and sees, the personality of Kali Devi is there, and first he chops off him and all his associates. She is drinking their blood and playing football with their heads. She is so happy to kill an enemy of a devotee. So devotee is favored by all the demigods. That's a power. They should not think, oh, what will the demigods, whether they will take revenge against me. As first of all, we are insignificant. They are not bothered. One fellow goes. In case they think also, they will always think favorably about the devotee. So like this here, Arjuna pleased Lord Śiva, and Lord Śiva being pleased, he provided him Pashupati Astra, which was a very powerful Astra he could use for winning against his enemies. Arjuna also, in Bhagavad Gita, he became very confused. Arjuna was a great warrior, materially very perfect. But still, he becomes confused in his duty. Similarly, we see Vyasadeva expertly written Vedas, with all good intention, with good pure heart. After doing great austerities and with pure heart and intentions, he wrote Vedas. He understood the problem of the common men. Expertly he understood. And then he divided one Veda into 4, then written Mahabharata for them. But then he was feeling dissatisfaction in the heart. So Prabhupada says, we cannot achieve satisfaction in heart by material perfection. Arjuna also materially perfect, great archer. By the time he was in Kurukshetra, he is already famous. He has already defeated Lord Śiva, people know. He already pleased Agni-deva, people know. But then, that material perfection did not help him to solve the confusion that he is having in the battle of Kurukshetra. So, Prabhupada writes in the purport, in one purport, perfection is never attained until one is satisfied at heart. So if our heart is not satisfied, we will never achieve perfection. Any activity we do, that activity simply by the perfection in material way will not give satisfaction of the heart. This satisfaction of heart has to be searched out beyond matter. Yenatma suprasidati. Yayatma suprasidati. That suprasidati, full satisfaction in heart, cannot come simply by material perfection. I may do it very perfectly, but I may not be satisfied. Srila Prabhupada says, Vyasadeva is incarnation of God himself. He is not an ordinary man. He is a Shaktavesh Avatara. What he did is unimaginable by any ordinary man. How much literature he has written, that one life we cannot read and assimilate it. And very intellectually he has written for all sections of people. Still he was not satisfied. So this satisfaction of heart has to be achieved beyond matter. Although Vyasadeva was an empowered divinity, he still felt dissatisfaction because in none of his work were transcendental activities of the Lord properly explained. The dissatisfaction which was felt by Srila Vyasadeva is expressed herein in his own words. Actually, Vyasadeva contemplates and he gets a hint. Maybe I have not glorified the Supreme Lord sufficiently. I have not given importance to devotional service sufficiently. Therefore, I am not. He gets a small hint. So, the dissatisfaction which was felt by Srila Vyasadeva is expressed herein in his own words. This was felt for the normal condition of the living being in the devotional service of the Lord. Unless one is fixed in the normal condition of service, neither the Lord nor the living being can become fully satisfied. This defect was felt by him when Narada Muni, his spiritual master, reached him. Undoubtedly, Srila Vyasadeva was complete in all details of Vedic achievements. He had fully complete perfection in Vedic achievements. Perfection. Purification of living beings submerged in the matter is made possible by the prescribed activities in the Vedas. So, purification of the living beings submerged in matter. All the living beings are submerged in material activities. So, they have to be purified. Those activities are mentioned in the Vedas. But the ultimate achievement is different. So, the ultimate achievement is not simply practice of Vedic rituals, Vedic regulations. Unless it is attained, that living being, even though fully equipped, cannot be situated in the transcendentally normal stage. Even if he is equipped fully materially, perfect in every activity, he cannot be transcendental normal stage. Srila Vyasadeva appeared to have lost the clue and therefore he felt dissatisfaction. So there is a possibility. We may do very meticulously, perfectly, dexterously, all the things, but still there may not be satisfaction. Because satisfaction of the heart is not by material perfection, it is beyond matter. Therefore, when such a confusion arose in Arjuna, he surrendered to Krishna. Shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. He surrendered to Krishna. And he confirmed to Krishna, what you say, I will accept as truth. He didn't say, let me see your opinion. And later, once your opinion I see, it appeals to me, then I'll accept. So this is a not a correct mood of inquiry. See, sometimes when we inquire, the answer that will come to us may not be palatable or may not be fitting to the answer that I already fixed. Actually, we should not fix an answer. There is no purpose of inquiring. But it may not fit. But we should be open. Oh, I am ready to accept. Actually, Lord Krishna turned Arjuna's perception. Arjuna was thinking in a mode like a common man. Oh, how can I kill my enemy, my parents, my relatives, my forefathers? Which is a perfect socialistic ideology. No one can object what Arjuna said is wrong until you have a higher philosophy, higher goal of life that Krishna introduces to Arjuna. That we are not this body, we are spirit soul, we are transcendental to all this relation, transcendental to the whole world. There is no me and you. So Arjuna, in a material platform, Arjuna is talking very intelligently, but he could not get satisfaction. But when he surrendered to Krishna and conformed to Krishna, Nischitam Bhuhitan me, what is best? Please let me know. I am surrendering to you as your disciple. What is best? I don't want you to tell what I like to hear. Generally, when we inquire, we want to hear what I like to hear. And then we decide, yeah, my authority correct, because he answered what I want to tell. No. Your authority is correct because he follows his Guru Parampara. Not because he follows your feelings. Therefore, Arjuna is making this inquiry. Nishchitam bruhitan me. Please, what is perfect? You let me know. Same we see in the case of Vyasadeva also. Narada Muni appears. Prabhupada explains. Actually, Lord Krishna inspired dissatisfaction in the heart of Vyasadeva. And he made Narada Muni appear there, because Bhagavatam is supposed to be compiled. He made this situation. So Narada Muni appeared. And Vyasadeva inquires from Narada Muni. And what is Narada Muni's reaction? Narada Muni is not trying to satisfy Vyasadeva. No, you have done great work. Wonderful. No, what you have done is like Vayasa Tirtha, crores matter. Suppose we work very hard and we go to, and he says, wow, waste thing, what you have done. What will happen? Finish. Heart will be shattered. Our interest in doing any work will go. But that's how a guru is supposed to train his disciple. Vyasadeva is not thinking, Narada Muni, I did so much, you are not appreciating anything. And reverse, you are criticizing me for all of this. Because he is true disciple. He accepts. Yes, my dear Guru, whatever you say. I am anyway fool number one. You are connecting with your statement. Imagine all that Vyasadeva has written. Narada Muni is saying, why Satirtham? It is all a gross matter. Arjuna has spoken, one chapter is speaking, why you should not fight. So many things Arjuna is giving logic. If any logician hears, what a great he is. And Krishna is saying, Ashochan anvashochasam pragnava. You are talking like a great man, yeah. Number one fool. Gatasun. Intelligent people never intelligent people who are now siding Arjuna. Because the material problem cannot be solved by material solution. It needs a spiritual perspective. That only Guru can give. And Guru, if he has to give, he cannot give in a normal way. Oh, yeah, correct, I am with you, you are with, very nicely you are doing. No, he'll cut the knot of attachment. Cut. Chindanti ko vidastasya. So, therefore a disciple, he knows problem he cannot solve himself. He approaches Guru and Krishna with open mind. And whatever the Guru says, he should accept. He should not think, oh, he told what I don't like. You want solution or you want what you like? Suppose you go to a doctor and doctor gives kashaya. And you say, no, I want sweet medicine. So doctor will say, you want disease to go or you want sweet medicine? Suppose you then next time you have same problem, you are going to doctor and you are thinking, anyway he'll give kashaya. Better not to go to doctor. No, we have to go. Also we should remember, at any point in our life, we should never think I am so perfect now, I need not have to approach any authorities. Because now I have grown up. Vyasadeva, authority on the Vedas. When he felt confused, he sought his Guru. Arjuna, a great archer and pure devotee of Krishna. What is our position to think, I need not have to consult anyone henceforth. My way is the right way. No. We should always be submissive, continue to inquire, tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena, continue to inquire. We cannot never give up our inquiry, because jiva means, spirit soul means inquire. That is his quality. Okay, I'll close here. Any questions? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की.